Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is wash day and I got a sample in the mail of the Controlled Chaos Curl Cream. I don't know if you guys have seen them on Shark Tank. I've been seeing them pop up all over my Facebook and like different pages, and so I saw a little banner to just pay shipping and you could get a sample size. So this is actually a nice decent sample size, and since today is wash day, I'm gonna do kind of like a first impressions. I'll show you how I kind of apply it, and I'm really gonna apply it the same way that I use everything. I don't really switch it up too often. They do come with an unscented version. This is scented. I'll get into the ingredients after. This looks like a regular curl cream, so we'll see how good it is. I'm gonna shampoo and condition today using my Kalia. So I'm excited to try this. I'm going to apply it as I do. I'll try to maybe just put in a couple snippets of me applying it, and then I'm just gonna get right into the product. You've seen me diffuse my hair a bazillion times. You've seen me plop it a bunch. If you haven't, I'll link some videos below where I'm doing it, but I'm gonna apply it all the same. Try to maybe do the praying hands method, but I haven't really touched it texture-wise yet. So I'm gonna pop in the shower, and then I will show you how I apply it, and then I will come back and we'll talk about it. So I'm back. I plopped for about 15 minutes, then I air dried for a little bit, and then I diffused. I'll link a video for how I normally have done it. Nothing crazy. This time I did do praying hands. I tried to get from the top to the bottom. I used a little bit of a dollop, maybe a nickel size for each half of my hair. So I paid about $6, so just shipping for this sample. And this is a nice, decent sized sample. I didn't use that much actually, so you could probably get a lot of uses out of this if you wanted. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. My hair feels nice, it's soft, it's touchable. Honestly, when I first started using it, I felt that this was incredibly similar to the Evolve H. I will get into the differences in a bit. You've probably seen this company on Shark Tank. They've got like a curl, like a conditioner, a cleanser. They've got bundle packs. This full size of this is 5 ounces, and it's normally $26. Right now on their website it's $24. They do actually come with an unscented version. So let's talk about the difference between the two. The regular scented one does have fragrance listed. As a green beauty girl, or a clean beauty anyways, I like to avoid products that just label fragrance and nothing else. So a lot of the times if they have an asterisk and it's an essential oil blend or whatever, you know, a very clean fragrance, I'm fine with that. Fragrance is one of those things on the ingredients list that I see so many brands that say organic, natural, you know, all natural ingredients, but they have fragrance listed. And that's one of those really funny things that are on the ingredients list. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they could be using. And those fragrances really pretty high up, actually like a 9 or like the highest on the Think Dirty or the Environmental Working Group database. And that's because they can be endocrine disruptors, hormone disruptors, and they can mimic estrogen and things like that, which I've personally had issues with. So it's one of those things that I try to avoid. They do offer a fragrance-free option, which I think is great. I wish a lot more products would offer a fragrance-free option. I work at a hospital. I can't have scents on me. And so this one I think is pretty comparable. I think the Evolve H is pretty scented, but I will tell you the difference in the scent with both of these is that the scent goes away for me with this one, which I like. I have had this in my hair for a hot minute, and when I walk around, I can still feel it. This kind of reminds me of that Monat. Somebody sent me samples once. Do not send me samples, please. I don't like it. And again, it says fragrance in there. And I can tell as I'm walking and I can smell my own hair after hours of having it dried that this is definitely a synthetic fragrance. I can tell that. And that's the difference between, I think, a green beauty or a clean beauty product or option that is scented but dissipates as the day goes on, or as your hair dries, it kind of goes away. And it kind of reminds me of like an apple cider vinegar rinse. When you put it in your hair, you can really smell it, but once it dries, it goes away. And so that's what I think that the difference between a naturally scented product and a synthetically fragranced product. So if scent is a problem, you like scents but you don't want them to stick around, this is definitely a synthetically fragranced product, and I don't see anything different. This is definitely a synthetically fragranced product, so keep that in mind, number one. Number two, I guess I'll just keep them kind of the same because I've done a full review on the 5-in-1 Ultimate Styling Lotion. They have similar consistencies, so I'll compare the Evolve Age to the Controlled Chaos a little bit more. This is the Controlled Chaos, and this is the Ultimate Styling Lotion. The Ultimate Styling Lotion is a little bit more clear. This is definitely looks a little thicker, this is a little bit more transparent than this one is, but they both have similar weights, which I think is important. They both have similar weights and textures. Like I said, the fragrance problem is different. The fragrance in that is different. Both of these actually have silicones in them, but I will tell you there's a big, huge difference between the two. The silicone in this one, that's the cyclomethaconol, however you say that one, is a water-soluble silicone. I've not had problem with issue with buildup on that. This one has the aminodimethicone. So it is a non-water soluble. This is one of the tough ones that you need a sulfate shampoo to get rid of. I will also include below a pretty interesting article about silicones and beauty products, especially in hair products, and which ones to absolutely avoid and the other ones to kind of know about and avoid if that's your preference, but to know that they are not all created equal. The product says that it does have silicone. Similarly, we can't just judge it because they are totally different. Some of you avoid silicones at all cost. I'm with you, but it's one of those things, depending on the silicone, that if I like the product and the brand enough, I make an exception for it, especially if it's water soluble. I'm not having issues with it, but you just need to be educated and informed on what is exactly in these products. I didn't realize that it was that silicone in here until I was blow drying my hair and it was already in my hair. So now I have to use a silicone or sulfate shampoo to get it out. So I'll probably let this ride out for a few days and then do a deep condition, and probably go back to either this one or another curl cream that's cleaner and that doesn't have that same silicone in it. So it's really interesting to note. The fragrance on here is too much for me. I like things that are unscented and not scented very well. Evolve H is pretty scented, but the fact that it goes away after it's dried and I don't smell it on myself even an hour later, not even, makes a difference to me. I can smell it a lot. I can really still smell it in my hair. So synthetically fragranced, non-water soluble silicone. So that's kind of how I feel about it. I will not use again. I will pass on, throw out. You've probably seen them all over. It's one of those things where I thought about it once and then I saw every single advertisement on it. So I wanted to try it out for you guys. They don't claim to be green, clean, or anything else like that. They just claim to be like a good curl cream, but I will be entirely honest with you, there's other ones that are better, that it's pretty basic. I think this is a pretty basic curl cream. I don't find anything amazing about it, and I think for a better option I would absolutely opt for the Evolve H 5-in-1. I think it's a lighter curl cream. I know Innersense has a curl cream, but it's thicker and heavier than both of these. These are like lighter. These are both lighter but nice curl creams. So if you want the results that you get with this, but a better option, I think I would go for the Evolve H. And so, yeah, the Evolve H is 95% natural and organic ingredients. So this doesn't claim to be, but I think these are comparable in the results that you get from them. And the things that I don't like about this one is not in this one. So that's my opinion on it. I think actually I'm glad that I did it. I am getting more familiar and better versed with silicones and ingredients. I still have to kind of look it up and then look up other literature to kind of figure it out. And as I'm trying other products, I'm getting a lot more familiar with ingredients, and I'm being better educated on what's in those products. I also am glad because I think I hadn't thought about using a cream. And my last video, my hair was looking like crap. It just wasn't holding. And because of lack of moisture, I don't know, sometimes we kind of have like a brain fart. I'm going to go back to using a curl cream while my hair is feeling pretty dull, because I think that made my hair feel really nice. It was light, and I think I'll go back to the 5-in-1 lotion. If you like this curl cream, something like this curl cream, but you want an even better hold, then the Total Control Styling Cream of Evolve Age has a better hold. I think this is more of like a gel cream lotion hybrid for sure. So that is how I feel about this one. So let me know in the comments below if you've used any products with silicone, if that's an okay ingredient for you. I think depending on which one it is, and if you've tried the Controlled Chaos before and what you thought of it. So make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, so that you don't miss out on any other product reviews and green beauty information. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.